What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome back to Bit Heroes. Alright, it is Sunday, it is item find day, so let's do it. The 100% raid item find as well, and 50% item find. And then we have our two 20% item finds as well. So all up we got a fair bit, and we have 6 raid shards. We won't do 6, of course, because that will take forever, especially with the lag and everything, but we'll give a few a go and see how we do, and then maybe if we've got time we'll do some world boss as is the norm. But for now, let us get started. 400% here as well, so pretty good chance of finding something. Of course we won't, because that's how this game is played, but we can always hope. And let's get started. So as always, R5 heroic is okay now. It's doable. I have a fairly good success rate with it. The only problem is the dual robots when they are the big mob of the pack. If there's a big mob and they're the big mob, just like this pyramid is for this pack of mobs, it's the bigger one. When the dual robots are the big one, that's when it hurts. Apart from that, Raid 5 Heroic is fairly doable these days, which is good. I mean, it's been a while since it's come out, and it's taken a while to get there. But luckily, I have a few high-level friends that will help me out and carry my free-to-play ass through the heroics. That is a big pyramid. Look at it. I mean, it's shit, but it's big. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully, we can get. Let's try for three raids. But we'll go around 20 minutes, as is the norm, around there, and see how many we can fit in. Usually it's only about 2, just because this raid takes like way longer than the earlier raids because it's harder and everything takes longer to kill, and also it lags like all buggery. So yeah, we'll see how many we get. Now I did mention in a previous video, I think it was the most recent video actually, that I did, let's not take that health shrine, that I did complete this item here, fully upgraded this, so I am now almost 2.5k total stats, which is great. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the progress that I've made thus far, considering I haven't been doing Raid 5 Heroic, or just Raid 5 in general, every single raid. Like, I've been doing a lot of Raid 1 and Raid 2 trying to get familiars. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, but once we catch a Driffin, eventually, and once we get the Oxler, alright, here we go, we got the big double robots here. Once we catch a Driffin and the Oxler, I won't need to really farm for lesser familiars. I mean, it's always handy to do, and you can stable and all the rest of it, but once I get my Walkham and my Oxelroth, whatever you want to say, however you want to pronounce it, I should say, then I can just focus on doing Raid 5 Heroic. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. But while we have the bonus to the item find on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I want to say off the top of my head. I could be completely wrong there. It's definitely Thursday is the big one. I will be running those lesser raids to try and get those fams that I need. Ooh, 2 health shrines. That's handy. That's really handy, actually. So we shouldn't have much of a problem finishing this off. I'm not going to use one just yet, because these guys will heal themselves up just by battling, effectively. Provided there's not a double, a big double robot. See, they're pretty much all, well, as I say that, at the back here gets a bit destroyed, but they'll heal up. And pretty much all back to full health. It's pretty good. Yeah, so I really want to get that Driffin and that Oxler, and then I can just smash Raid 5 Heroic every single day, every single raid, and well, not level up, but gear up a lot quicker. No. Ah, crap. I forgot it was right there. It doesn't matter. We got another one. Yeah, I can gear up a lot quicker. Hopefully get some set items and stuff like that. But getting those familiars is pretty important to be able to push on the gauntlet and all the rest of it as well. And trials and PvP as well, really. So it depends. Depends what you want to go for. If you want to go for nothing but gear and not worry about fams too much, then you can do that. But yeah, I just want to get them. Okay, I haven't been counting, but we should be coming to the boss soon. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. I think he... There we go. I was going to say I think he might be in there, but I beat myself to it. Okay, giant tree. We don't need to worry. Is it even a giant tree? I think it might be a giant tree. Don't need to worry about this pack of mobs anyway. Should be fine. In fact, because the boss is right there, I'm just going to clear everything out with auto attack, or free attack I should say, and build up some SP. Didn't get to build much up, all things considered, but let's just see if that's a normal robot, double robot, or if it's a big one, if he comes down. I don't want to go up one more. I can't tell if that's big. I think that might be a big one, so let's just go for the boss. And hopefully he's got a pyramid with him. That would be good. No, it's always the big double robot. Fuck you guys. Alright. So we have built up a little bit of SP, which is good. He should go down fairly quickly. This guy, I mean. Not the boss. Boss usually takes a little while. Spider's gone, so let's use that. And that should finish him off. No, not quite. That should do. And then auto. So I still do, most times, have to use a revive potion, or 2, or sometimes 3, on the boss, because he does hit quite hard. But I generally manage to get the fight done, and clear the boss. Sometimes I die afterwards to you know, groups of mobs and stuff. But at least, you know, killing the boss gets you that chance of getting the legendary or set piece or mythic or whatever, right? As long as you beat the boss, it doesn't matter if you die afterwards. But, yeah, he hits pretty hard. But he's going to go down, which is good. Looking at the time, it's, I think we're only going to get two raids done. Hey, legendary! We've already got that one, though, so, no, pop-up that we got it, and a million friends invites, which is good. And we can, break that down 4 parts and start upgrading another piece, which is awesome. So there we go. We finally got a legendary on recording. That's it's a good feeling. Unfortunately, it was one that we already had, and it wasn't a set piece or anything. But beggars can't be choosers. That's it. Probably at least 50 of the upgrade material that we need for the tier 8 legendaries. So quite happy with that. It's a cool looking helmet too, actually. I did run with that and the chest piece. I've got the chest piece as well. Like the tier 8 boss cosmetic for a bit. We'll do it again, actually. When we finish this raid, I'll change my my look, because I've been like this tiger dude for a little while now. I like to swap up my cosmetics every couple days. It just keeps it kind of fresh, right? This game is inherently repetitive, so any change you can do to keep it fresh is it's just good to, you know, to keep it fresh, really. I don't know what else to say. All right, so there we go. 1 raid down, 1 legendary. If we can get 2 legendaries and 2 raids, that would be fantastic, but I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. So let us put on our headpiece here. Zulu. Looks pretty cool. I like it. And then let's put on the corresponding chest piece, Bone Carapace. And we will not mount up. Show mount off. And yeah, looks pretty cool. I'm super over the cosmetic of the gun. Or the lack thereof, I should say, of cosmetics. Like, I really want to replace this weapon. I'm so sick of looking at it. But it's a good weapon, so I can't really afford to do that. Alright, so if we go to craft and we go exchange, we can exchange this. Yes. And we got 55 luminous stones. I never remember what these are called. 55 luminous stones. That's really good. So if we go to upgrade, we can see I've got an offhand here, and I've got a ring, and a necklace here. Now, I said multiple times now that ring and necklace are probably going to be, one of these two are going to be the ones I'm going to upgrade. Until I can upgrade it so it's actually better than the one I'm wearing, I'm not going to bother. But I have 125, so I can upgrade it twice. When I get to the point where I can upgrade it 3 times... actually, I can't upgrade it twice. Because it's 50 and then it's 100. So... yeah, when I can upgrade it 3 times, then I'll start upgrading it. But I'm holding off in case I get, like, a set piece or something. Like a set piece ring or a set piece necklace. Because then this would be redundant, right? So until I can actually use it, I'm just holding off. But it's good to have 125 in the bank. It's really good. Really good. Alright, let's go again. So, 1 from 1. Let's make it 2 from 2. I got a good feeling. That's, first raid of the day, legendary. That's a good omen, man. Good omen. Maybe we can, get a leg from World Boss as well. That would be good. These big-ass trees take a beating, don't they? Hitting him for days and he's still just standing there. I mean, it would take a while to chop down a giant tree, to be fair. Especially if you're using, like... oh, I don't know. A cosmos. Using a solar system to chop down a tree. Okay, I should have probably ordered that, but... manual that, sorry. But it's fine. It went down. Okay, this one shouldn't be too much of an issue. Speaking of chopping down trees, nothing to do with Bit Heroes whatsoever, but a story about chopping down a tree. My grandpa was in World War II, and he brought home a katana from one of the Japanese soldiers, and it was like a family heirloomy thing. And when my dad was a kid, he found it, and him and his friend chopped down a chestnut tree with it. And then my grandpa got really pissed off, as you can imagine. So that's been a story going around the family for quite a while. That my dad chopped down a chestnut tree with his friend with a World War II Japanese sword. Not many people can claim fame to that, I reckon. Have you chopped down a tree with a Japanese sword from World War II? No, I have not. Okay, another luminous stone for free. Always good. Got a fatty pyramid here. So we've got an SP shrine sitting there waiting for us. So it's when we find the boss, we can go back and get that before we do the boss, which will be good. So that way, if there is a big double robot in there, we can knock that out fairly quickly with the SP that we have. Using those spider mounts just absolutely smashes it out so quickly. Okay, go up softly. No, nothing there. The boss is not... could be in there. Or it could have been the other way. Find out soon enough. So I'm not worried about SP at all, because we do have that shrine. So, I mean, I would have autoed regardless. But it's good to know that if you do have the SP shrine, that you could just waste all your energy and hit as hard as you possibly can, and then you know that when you go to the boss, you can go back and grab it. Nice. That was some crits there, I think. Oh, okay. There's the boss. Let's go grab the shrine. And let's hope for not the double robot, but it always is. Hey, easy mode. Nice. Okay, apart from this thing attacking 4,000 times before you get to. Look how much damage... Oh, this is just one-shot it. Yeah. And auto. Actually, let's not auto. Let's do, like... the other spider move before we auto. Because the auto doesn't actually use the mount moves. Okay, there we go. So, 2 from 2, right? That's what we're going with. I think we have a 0.0001% chance of that happening. But that's still a chance. And we get... nothing! Yeah! So good. Okay, well, we're at 16 minutes. So once we finish this raid off, which should only take another minute or so, hopefully, we'll do a few world bosses and get up to the 20-minute mark. And hopefully get a leg from there. We shall see. So as far as while I was talking about getting Walcom and Oxalaroth before, and why I'm not just doing R5 heroic every day and all the rest of it, is that I want to be able to push Trials and Gauntlets more. At the moment, I'm still just farming automatic farming 210 because that's where tier 8 starts. But I think if I can get a better tank than Bobodon, because he's just like at this stage, I don't know, he's still good and he still manages, you know, to pull off everything just fine. But if I can get Oxalaroth, which is 40% block, and then I can get Walcom, I might be able to try and manual 300 whatever it is to get potential set pieces out of it. So that's really why I want to get those two. Okay, let's do some bosses. We'll just summon because no one has one open. And this should fill up fairly quickly. Let's chuck you there. We'll wait for one more because he's a tank. He might not do as much damage. Usually you could do it with just the two of you. In fact, what's his power? Yeah, 590. Okay, oh, okay. Well, now there's 4 of us. I love World Boss. So quick. It's just, you know, if you're really trying to get at this level, at end game, effectively, you know, if you're trying to get familiars or whatever, then you can do, you know, the heroic dungeons and all the rest of it. But otherwise, I just do World Boss to use my energy, or trade it for raid shards. It's just quick and easy, man. It's nice. And you get a potential legendaries from it as well. But leveling up world bosses, they're not really that worth it because you're better off using your energy on heroic dungeons so that you can get a chance of gear and a chance of getting familiars and everything else. So, I mean, it's still good. As I think I recommended in my guide, that if you have the time doing, like, leveling up, doing heroic dungeons is probably better. But if you've only got like 20 minutes to play or whatever and you want to knock everything out, then world bosses are pretty good because they're so quick. Come on. Just one person, there we go. He was a tank though. It should be fine. Well, maybe not actually. Shit. Oh no, we're fine. Maybe not. And that's why I usually don't do the 2-man group if it's a tank. Because that happens. Oh, it's only 20 energy wasted. Alright, we'll do one more. Let's see if there's a room open. There is not. We'll do one refresh. Oh, okay, we'll go back and summon our own. Usually, as soon as you open a room, like, you just get flooded with people. So this is weird that it's taking this long. Okay, this is the dude that we just had. Yeah, I was thinking he might leave. He's like, oh shit, he's gonna do a 2-man again. Quick, leave, leave. Come on, let's get one more done. Alright, nice. We've got a tank. Just one more person. It could be another tank. I don't care. What's his power like? Oh, even worse. Holy shit. Come on. In 3, 2, 1, guy. Damn it. 3, 2, 1, guy. Nothing. No one's gonna come from an invite. Come on, man. How long's it? There we go. Oh, now we're getting flooded. Let's do it. Last one. Alright, what are we gonna get? I'd take a hobbit's foot. That'd be alright. And nothing. Oh well, what can you do? Still, that was a successful little episode there. We got a legendary out of it, and we got 55 luminous stones from it, so that's really good. We're almost 252, so we'll get another point in power very, very soon. No doubt I'll be 252 by the time I do the next recording. But either way, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.